Alright, welcome everybody. Western Wilds, episode number 7. We have made quite a few changes. We finally got all our harvest done. Um, we are now, we've bought some equipment. Still got a piece or two to go get. But what we come up with, we wound up selling out everything. And what we had was we had 150,000 of straw. We had 50,000 of grass. We had 250,000 wood chips stored, and then all of our grain. We ended up with $603,278. So we only have 28 left as of right now, but we got rid of all of the little tractors. We got us a brand new Fendt 942. We didn't go for the great big one because we only had 600,000. But we sold out the little tractor. Pretty much everything that we had. The only thing that we kept was the wood grinder and that fertilizer spreader. We got rid of our trailer and bought that one. That's a little bit bigger trailer. We still have our combine, so uh, I just didn't get rid of this. This will wind up going. We'll get rid of that little plow too. So we finally got our great big giant plow. This isn't the biggest one like this, but this is pretty big. This is going to help us big time. That's 22 meter. And then we bought this one over here. So this is kind of our smaller tractor. Well, we may end up with something smaller than this. This is still like, I think this is almost 250 horse, this one. But we did get a front end loader on it so that we will be able to move or load or whatever we need to do. When we get back on the logging over there, we'll have a way to move it. And then went ahead and we had this planter here already. And then we went ahead, or no, it was this one over here. This one over here is our original planter. And then we went ahead and bought 2 more. And that way we can pull them triple. Wanting to get a bigger planter, but this is all that we had the money for. These are fairly cheap. They're like $7,000 a piece. So that's our last piece of John Deere equipment. These 3 right here. And once we can afford it, we're going to go up to something. We're going to probably get some sort of drill, and then we're going to get some sort of planter, a Kinsey planter or something like that, I'd say. And then that way we've got our planning taken care of. Combines next. So we'll probably do, just depends on the money. We may step up to a larger Fendt or Massey, or we might do like the 7 PL or 8 just to get us into something better. But it's still small, but it's a lot bigger than that. So that's kind of what would happen. Now we didn't buy any more land. We still have the same amount of land. And we will be able to farm it quite a bit faster. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because I was hoping to. Oh yeah, we still do have that over there. That's about 32,000 straw over there still. So we do have just a little bit of straw. But we're gonna run over here to the store, and we bought a roller. I sold the little roller too, so we don't have a sprayer. So probably just gonna let the crops go this time. Both of our tractors, though, they do have the sensors on them for the precision farming. So we will either end up with some sort of modded precision farming sprayer, or we'll just have to use the base game John Deere one. I know that we're kind of doing something other than John Deere, but some of the stuff I don't have a choice. But there is some mods that aren't John Deere, so we may get a modded sprayer. I don't know. We'll see how that works. We may just deal with the John Deere one for precision farming, but that way, because we took some huge hits on precision farming, because I used the just the regular sprayer I had, and I sprayed the whole field, and actually I had like a negative environmental score, I think, of like almost 25,000 by the time we sold everything. So $25,000 that we lost that we could have potentially had. So we definitely got to get onto that and make that not happen, because that's a whole lot of money that we're losing, and we shouldn't be losing it. So we'll get back on to our we need to get the plant in here. These are all ready to go, so we may do we may go for the big money again and just set them all up for wheat, or not wheat, but we'll do soybeans on all of them. I messed that up. So there should be beans on all of them now. Be a bad day if it wasn't. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get this going, let this dude get to planting. And then we're going to go over and do a little work in the field. We're going to go over and test out our new plow. Apparently we don't have enough tractor. Got enough horsepower, just too heavy, I guess. Well, anyway, let's see how all this works. Let's just go ahead and hire a worker and see how they do. Yep, that's a lot better than what we were doing. We're going to cover a lot more ground now. That's cool. Like I said, I hope to get something bigger, but them drills are extremely expensive. And yeah, we just upgrading to the tractor and having what we have right now is huge compared to what we've been using. So pretty awesome. I mean, I feel pretty good about what we got right now. And this is huge right here. This is really gonna help us out. It's gonna make this field making stuff way easier. Definitely gonna be faster. And like I said, this tractor here is a little over 400 horse. And it's not the biggest Fendt, but definitely going to help us out for sure. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's so much nicer. That's what we were making, that little bitty scratch over there. And then so now we're making like 4 times, 5 times as much, 6 times maybe even. I did fix that over there too. Whenever I first started plowing that field in, it kept going in because it kept telling me I didn't own the land. So the field was super crooked, and I was able to kind of halfway straighten it out. It's still a little bit crooked, but we kind of got it straightened out a little bit. So but this field shouldn't take us real long, a couple passes, and we'll be done with this one. And I guess then we'll move over and put another field in over there. That way, because we're going to go ahead and put 2 fields on this one too. And then down here, the 2 lands below us we own as well. So we may go ahead and rip a field in there too of something. I don't know what we're going to put in anything. I don't even have a clue. But probably, like I said, we'll just go for maximum money at this present point in time. That way we can get fully upgraded. If we just get us a better combine, I will be quite happy. And even though our little planter setup we got's not too bad, I would really like to just have a lot bigger drill or planter. I mean, well, I guess we'll have to have both because we're gonna do corn, probably. So definitely gonna need some of them. So that's a lot of money that we're gonna need. But this is a huge step up. We've got a huge step up. And I don't know, I'm kind of glad we're doing Massey and the Fendt. I mean, I'm not really a Massey or Fendt person, but I do like these tractors. I really like Fendt just because they're the one that started all this farming simulator stuff way back in 09, 08, 09. So I kind of tend to lean towards Fendt. And then the Massey, I don't know, I've always used them for some, like I said, I've never been a Massey person, but I've always used them in farming simulator. That tractor over there, I remember using that thing all the way back in 17 because I always used it for a loader tractor. And then the other one, I don't remember what size it is. It's got like 400 horse. I don't know if it's in the game here. But the one in 19, 17 and 19, I used it. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of excited about doing that. I've never, like I said, never done just Fendt and Massey. So, or I guess Agco in general. So that's gonna be something new, interesting, and hopefully everybody likes it. Like I said, we already got a series with John Deere, so we don't really need another John Deere one at this present point. I mean, we might start up another one. Thinking about maybe starting doing some farm builds, because it seems like most people that watch my videos like the farm build stuff, and I've got some good farm build ideas. And then with the new one of the farm builds that I've got on an idea that I have on Elm Creek, I think would be a great uh, haying area, hay, straw, animals. And I've never really built an animal farm in here, so maybe that's something that I'll do. See if anybody has interest in that. I don't know. And it'd go really good along with the Vermeer DLC. I have a review for it. I plan on turning it loose here within a week or two, putting it out there so you can see it. If you haven't bought the DLC, I haven't really used it because I don't really do much hay stuff. I'm probably gonna try to maybe do a little bit more. In 17, I used to do mostly animals, and then I don't know. I did some farming and then messed with the animals quite a bit. And then 19 come out, and I messed with the cows a little. I really didn't mess with anything else. And then I haven't really touched anything animal wise in this one in 22, not really at all. I mean, I've kind of piddled with them, but that's about it really. And then just haven't really messed with them much. This series here, though, I'm not sure if we're gonna mess with animals. I mean, I guess if it's just something that I feel like going that direction, but I think more than I think I'm just gonna try to do like massive farming and just see if we can just do a massive crop farm. Probably just your general farming, just general crops like soybean, corn, stuff like that. Probably won't go into root crop or anything, but we may do silage though. Uh, with the new mowers that came out, I don't have a review on them yet, but I plan to with the mower conditioners. The new pack that came out, that's definitely worth using, checking out. So I don't know, we might get into doing some more hay. I plan to do hay on this map when that field closest to the farm. It's just right now just trying to get the money, that way we can get advanced a little bit more. And I was kind of tired of using the old equipment that we had. I was ready for some new stuff. Let's see. Let's go on over here. Let's look at our map. Okay, we'll go over a little bit more and we'll start us a new field. Does that put us there? That's pretty close. This is pretty darn close right here. We'll back up and line it up best we can. It looks pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. We'll just go with this. And this will be our field number 2. Like I said, I know this probably can go over just a little bit more, but that field over there will be the next one that we buy. It's got a couple trees we need to shred, and then the one below it. So we should have pretty good size field, or we should be turning some really good profit here soon, and then start working on our actual farm. That way we can get some grain bins and start rebuilding that farm over there. I really, I think a lot of people like this map. I need to do a review on it. If you haven't seen it yet or messed with this map, it's really, really nice. I like the setup of this one. and then really doing a best place to set a farm up. And I'm pretty honestly, I'm really liking where the base game farm is. I'm just gonna build it up, and I think that that's gonna work out really, really well for us. So a little bit more. That looks pretty close. Our field's a little bit crooked. Got crooked on us. Like a drunk guy made it. Alright, let's see. Get lined up here, see if we can halfway make this straight. And we'll get it pretty close. We'll keep a little separator in between the fields. I don't know, no reason, I guess. Maybe just so the worker doesn't screw up. Seems like the workers will plant your fields if they're too close together. Even though it's already planted, they'll replant it. So we'll just keep a little separation in between them. Kind of like that. That field's a little bit crooked too. Well, I didn't do a very good job making them fields straight. Thought I did okay, but yeah, they're looking pretty crooked. There we go. See how bad is this one gonna be? Is this gonna be crooked? Is this crooked? Is it going crooked? Let's see if we can keep it straight. Well, I think we're on course to almost run that field together, so we have to be real careful there. I don't know what happened there. It's all kind of messed up. So gonna work out. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting close. Getting really close. I'll have to go out and fix that a little bit down there. It's kind of messed up. Oh well, it isn't perfect, but it'll be okay, I think. Like I said, we'll go down there and we'll fix that spot down there. Try to get that squared up a little bit better. Yeah. Try to keep stuff as clean as I can. It just makes it easier for when you hire them out and you hire your workers out because they're kind of dumb. So if you don't have it, your fields and everything kind of somewhat symmetrical, then they run into problems and they get stuck and they skip stuff. So it seems like if you can keep them as symmetrical as you can, they do a lot better. Oh, I kind of messed that up. That's okay. We're gonna go with it. All right, so definitely making quick work of the fields. See, is he getting ready to overplant that one? He's about done. Hopefully he don't run over to the other one. I guess it doesn't matter. It needs to be rolled yet, but we can do that after we plant. And let's see. So that's pretty cool. So we got this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. This will be our fourth field. So we got 4 fields going. And like I said, we can still put fields down below us too. So we can put at least 3 more fields below us because we still got all those trees over there, so we won't be able to put one in over there. But definitely, yeah, we can definitely put in the 2 more fields too. So this next harvest is going to be huge. It's going to be massive because the train yard is paying so much money for soybeans right now. And we're going to take a huge hit though on the precision farming because we don't even have a sprayer. We don't have money for one either. So we're going to lose a bunch of money, but we're going to make a bunch of money too. So that's good. That's what we need. We need that. We need some more upgrades. Like I said, we need better combine, bigger seeders, drills, but combine for sure. Now what's he doing? It looks like he's like redoing the whole field now. We better go over there. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just gonna stop him because I'm not sure what's going on right there. We'll bring him over here, and this is probably going to be a nightmare over here. But we'll go ahead and get him set up. This field's a little bit smaller. Let's go ahead and get this monstrosity backed up best we can. It's kind of ornery to get backed up. Alright, let's see. They gonna work? Yeah, well, when it gets down to the end, he might get stuck, so hopefully we'll just see how that works out. Hopefully it works out okay. And we'll just keep making these fields, getting all this going. Keep this happening. And that way we can get moved over here and get these all seeded up. Yeah. I don't know, pretty happy with the way it's going. I like how it's turning out. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to do. We need to make a whole lot of money. We got a lot of fields to buy. This is episode 7. I did not check the hours in, but I would say we're probably around 14 hours maybe into this actual series. So I've put a lot of time in it so far. Got a lot more time to go. But I think up to this point, the work that I put in is going to pay off, because I plan on updating the farm. We're going to make it bigger. We're going to make it better. We've cleaned up a lot of trees around the farm over there, so definitely going to get way, way better. Maybe just depending on how big our farm build gets, we may have to buy the next field over going towards town, clean up the trees on it, and that will be potential more farm area. But I'm ready to put in a big grain system, and I mean, I guess we can go for the little one, but I would rather go for the bigger one, because we're going to be yielding some pretty big yields, I think, here once we get our precision farming all lined out, and we get all these fields done. We're going to have so much grain, we're not going to know what to do with it, and definitely going to be making some serious money, which is good though. But because there's a whole lot of stuff we need some more tractors, we need some bigger equipment, bigger tractors, semis, we need ways to haul grain. So a lot of things we need, a lot of stuff to spend money on, and we've just basically made our first upgrade today, so long way to go. We're making progress all the time, and should be getting, like I said, getting better all the time. And this here is going to be huge. This harvest is going to be huge. So probably what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to finish doing all the work, get all the fields ready to go, and probably start harvesting. And then maybe when it comes to sell time, maybe we'll just bring you back in and we'll do the selling part, and we'll talk about it, and we'll just see what happens, see how much we get, because it's going to take a little while to harvest, because we got a little bitty combine, and it takes forever because it doesn't hold very much. So the next episode we'll probably be harvesting, and definitely some major stuff's going to happen. Major changes are going to be coming, because like I said, we're going to be banking a lot of bank. I plan to make another field where I'm at now, make a couple more fields, so we should have quite a bit of acreage ready, and quite a bit of crops going to be coming in. So we'll just see. We'll see how the next one goes. Probably, like I said, bring in during the harvest, and we'll just see what all it cashes out to be. I would say, I would say we're probably going to make I would say at least 600, 700,000 at least. I would say maybe more, hopefully more. I hope we break more than that. That way we can buy a new combine, sell our old one, get a new combine, and we'll just see. That's the next piece of equipment that needs to be upgraded. So until next time, thanks for watching.